Hello everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me Hema Subramanian. Here is a wonderful and healthy lunch combo that you guys can enjoy not only at home but you can also pack for your lunch boxes. Let's take a look at Jowar Roti along with some tasty and delicious mushroom curry. For this recipe, I've taken 600 grams of fresh button mushrooms, washed it nice and clean, and I've cut them into medium-sized slices. To a nice wide kadai or pan, add about 3 tablespoons of oil. Next, add a few whole spices, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, and 1 teaspoon of shahi jeera. Next, I'm adding 2 large onions finely chopped. Now, if you don't have shahi jeera, you can just use the regular cumin seeds. After about 3 to 4 minutes, now add about 5 green chilies slit and continue to cook the onions. So once the onions have turned to a nice golden brown color, add about 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. After about a minute, add the puree of 6 medium-sized tomatoes. Keeping the flame on a medium-high, cook the tomatoes till all the excess moisture is evaporated and it becomes nice and thick. So you can see the masala has become nice and thick, all the excess moisture is evaporated, and there's no more raw smell. So next I'm going to season it with 1 teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons cumin powder, 2 teaspoons coriander powder. Next add 3 teaspoons Kashmiri red chili powder and mix everything well. Now add the sliced mushrooms. So you can see I've added all the mushrooms. They're nice and fresh. Anytime you want to make any dish using mushrooms, just make sure it's good quality and it's nice and fresh. So you can see the mushrooms are beautifully coated with the masala and they're also becoming nice and tender. After 5 minutes, add about 1.5 cups of water and mix everything well. You can increase or decrease the quantity of water depending on the masala and the mushrooms that you're using. Wow, the color of that dish looks so rich and beautiful. So at this point, you can check for seasoning, and if you do need to add a little bit of salt, you can add it. It's a very simple and easy dish to make, and the flavors are just amazing. Close the kadai and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. The curry has come together beautifully. Now finally, I'm just going to add about 2 teaspoons of garam masala powder. Mix that in. And continue to simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes after adding the garam masala. To finish off, I'm adding some chopped coriander leaves. So there you go, this delicious mushroom curry is perfect with any sort of rotis, chapatis, fulkas, or even with some nice jeera rice or any pulav. I'll give you a couple of links to the other mushroom recipes that I've made. Do check them out as well. To a kadai or a pan, I'm just pouring the 2 cups of water. To this I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. Once the water begins to boil, add the 1.5 cups of jowar and start cooking the flour. Keep the flame on low. So now the jowar flour is quite easily available in supermarkets. This is a very nice jowar roti. There was actually a request from one of our subscribers requesting for this particular jowar roti recipe. You can see how quickly the flour starts absorbing the water. At this point, turn off the stove. Now you have to let this sit for about 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, you can see the dough is cooked beautifully. It's very nice and soft. So you can see how soft the dough is. So now we'll start kneading the dough. I'm going to transfer this to another bowl and I'm going to start kneading it nicely. So now just start kneading the dough. Still a bit hot. So I'm just going to divide it into even sized balls. So then we can start rolling out the rotis. Dust the rolling surface with a little flour. Dip the dough ball in flour, let it coat completely. Place it on the rolling surface and gently start rolling it out. So these shapes are not going to be perfect, so I'm going to use a cutter to get a nice perfect shape. But if you do get a nice perfect circle, that's wonderful. So if you feel the dough is a little sticky, you can just dust it with a little flour. So for now I'm using a cutter to get an even circle. So this way the rotis will look nice and even. So you can see I've not rolled it too thin. It's a little on the thicker side, but the dough is really nice. So when you roll it out, you get a very nice smooth surface. So now I've rolled out all the dough. You can see that I've made it into nice even size. Heat the tawa, and once the tawa is nice and hot, place the rolled out roti onto the hot tawa. Cook on one side. Once it's cooked on one side, flip it to the other side. So you can see it slowly starts puffing up. You can just gently press it on all sides. So once the roti is cooked on both sides, just dab it with a little bit of ghee or oil. And you can remove the roti and serve it nice and hot with any side dish of your choice. These soft and tasty gluten-free Jowar rotis make for a perfect weight loss recipe. You can substitute these with the regular atta rotis, that is the wheat rotis, and enjoy them with any side dish of your choice.